Everything's wrapped with goodness and prepared with pride to bring you all our best this Christmas. Pick n Pay, always there for you.
You can see on that picture how mortified I am, my goodness. But this morning we're making old-fashioned favorites in our kitchen. And of course, we're talking about the perfect roast butter chicken. Here to help us make that perfect roast butter chicken is the chef extraordinaire himself, Chef Michael. Good morning, Chef Michael.
Good morning. Good morning.
That's good. Did you enjoy that pic of Kat? Without his...
I couldn't see anything. It was all pixelated
It
out.
was all blurry.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're making butter chicken this morning.
We're making a perfect roast chicken today.
Yes.
And what we're going to do first is just to get some nice soft butter.
Yeah.
And this is really very soft.
It is quite soft. But you know what I love about the roast chicken is it's so simple to make. You need so few ingredients to make it happen as well.
Absolutely.
And the minute you add the butter, it becomes so succulent and moist and soft. It's really
Right,
nice.
so what we're going to do is we're going to take some lemon peel,
Yes.
some chopped parsley, some chopped thyme,
Oh, wow.
and then a little bit of garlic. And some salt and some pepper.
Wonderful stuff.
Right, now what we're going to do here is, I'm just going to mix this up together.
All right.
Make a nice paste.
Are those standard kind of herbs that you're using, or
Yeah,
can
look,
you
I think
really
the thing is
do whatever you want?
can do whatever you want. You know, rosemary works well, oregano. I just put the parsley in, and then the thyme, because it gives it that lovely sort of almost like a wild herb kind of flavour.
Yeah.
Now, what I've done here is I've loosened the skin under the breast.
Okay.
So we're going to take about half of the stuffing there and put it in, and then just rub it down to the front.
Yes. And then, of course,
There
the
we go.
butter underneath the skin is what makes it so succulent
Yeah,
and
and
moist,
of course
eh?
it sort of bastes the breast meat as it goes along.
Yeah. Delicious.
And we just take that down to the front there.
Wonderful. Well, while you're doing that, if you would like the ingredients list and your Pick n Pay shopping list as well, all you have to do is SMS the word chicken to 33728 and we will gladly pass the recipe, or rather the ingredients list, over to you. It is a perfect roast butter chicken this morning. That's what we're making, and it is very quick, very easy. As you can see, we're popping in some salt and pepper. There we go on the inside.
And then we've taken the rind off the lemon. Thank you, that's perfect. Taken the rind off the lemon.
Yeah.
And the juice out.
You're gonna pop it in
So
there?
let's pop those in there, and we'll pop the rest of the garlic in.
So without
This'll-
the juice, and you've just popped in the rind, what's that going to do?
Because you've still got some of the oil left on the on the rind.
Okay.
So now
it's just extra moisture that you're popping in there.
So just make sure that you put your wings under.
There we go.
And
Stay in there, lemon.
absolutely. And then we're just going to use a little bit of butter here and just rub it over the chicken.
Wow. This is a perfect Sunday dish, though, don't you think?
Absolutely.
I mean,
yeah. No,
I
it's a
love
lovely,
roast on a Sunday.
lovely dish for Sunday. There we go. And then we just take a little bit of lemon juice and pour that over the top. So there you have your chicken.
Delicious.
And then all you need to do is, if you like, you can put a little bit of chicken stock around the bottom.
Yeah.
And then just pop it into the oven.
Great.
And give it a roast for about an hour-ish or so, hour and a quarter. And that's what it lands up like. And you see that lovely breast gets really nice and crisp, and all those
I love
lovely
that crispy
herbs
skin.
underneath there giving the flavour.
Lovely. You get the best of both worlds. You get the succulent chicken and the nice crispy skin afterwards.
Absolutely.
Very, very
And then
nice.
if you'd like to just take that and pop that into the
I will
oven.
do that, definitely. But what we're doing after the break is we are going to be learning how to carve up this baby, because a roast chicken is just but a roast chicken until you actually carve it up. And Chef Michael is going to show us the perfect way to carve a chicken straight after the break. Welcome back to Expresso on SABC3, your feel-good breakfast show. Before the break, we made a very delicious, perfect roast butter chicken, and now we're going to learn the perfect way to carve our chicken, because of course it can't just stand there in its state. We need to actually eat it at the end of the day. Chef Michael's going to show us exactly how to do that.
Yeah. Now, what I like to do is I like to carve the chicken in the dish that's roasted in, because then the juices run off into the sauce below.
Okay.
So I'm going to start off by taking the legs off.
Okay, so this is the perfect way to start carving it, because the way I usually do is I just grab a leg and go.
Yeah, and what
That's
I want
a
to
good
do is
thing
I
to
want to look how nice and moist and juicy that is,
Wow,
isn't
it
it?
is so succulent.
Yeah, and what I want to do is I want to take off this little sort of chicken oyster at the
Yeah.
back there. I want to get that off as well.
There we go. Now this is a good technique to learn the fundamentals of carving a chicken, because we'll be doing a
Absolutely.
lot of this over the Christmas period as well. And I know my colleague Graham is paying special attention, because he said that this is one of the things he desperately wants to learn to do well.
So there we have
is
the
actually
drumstick.
carve a chicken.
And then we have the thigh. And then we can do the same on the other side.
Wow, that is perfection right there, Michael.
It's just so moist and juicy on the inside. It's
Very
just wonderful.
nice. Now, are there many different ways to carve a chicken,
Well,
or is this one
I
standard way?
think this is a fairly standard way to carve a chicken.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you two different ways of tackling the breast.
There we go. And of
These-
course, we want to get as many pieces out of this as we possibly can.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to get sort of like 8 pieces out of it. Then
Look at Graham. He's taking notes
Then-
and salivating as
Then what
he goes. And they say that men can't multitask.
Then what I like to do is we do the wing now.
Yeah.
And I like to take quite a bit of the breast off with the wing,
Okay.
because then that's like a separate piece.
Of course, yeah. The wing in itself is not even worth mentioning. It's so small.
Absolutely.
There we go.
So we just got to get in there and get in through the bones. And of course, the wonderful thing is that
He's
having
going to be the first one to attack this plate. Just watch.
problem getting through the bone down here.
If you've just joined us, we made a perfectly roasted butter chicken before the break, and now we're learning how to carve it. Chef Michael is showing us the fundamentals of carving a chicken. We started off with taking off the
Now
legs, and now he's busy with the wing
That's
itself.
a really nice piece there.
That is
And
gorgeous.
then obviously you go on the other side
Yeah,
and you do the same there.
very
So
nice.
now you're left essentially with a breast piece
Yes.
here. Now what I like to do is I like simply to take it off and then to cut it in half, and you've got another 2 pieces of meat. The other way of doing it is simply to carve it like this.
Oh, nice. So you get some slivers
So you
of
get
meat there.
some nice thin slices. And then what you can
Talking about it.
Oh, had it already. My goodness.
and then you've got
we
some
go.
nice thin slices with some crispy breast there.
Oh, look at how succulent this meat
It's
is.
just so wonderfully juicy. And
So
then,
lovely.
so there you just keep going and you get all this
Okay.
lovely skin. And then, of course, what you've got at the bottom here is all this wonderful gravy. And what I like to do is to take a couple of pieces of kitchen towel
Yes.
and just put it on top,
Yeah.
because that takes the excess
Gravy.
fat off the top. Because you've got
Yes.
you've got the butter and you've got the chicken fat, etc. That just takes it off, and then you can add a little bit of chicken stock to it, and just put it over the flame, whisk it up, and it makes a lovely emulsion. It makes a perfect sort of gravy sauce to
Delicious.
put in
Well,
the chicken.
well, I continue my carving tutorial. We're going to head over to Ewan and see what he's got planned for us, yeah?
Good.
Let's continue. Can I try?
Absolutely.
We've got your celebrations all wrapped up with savings, value, and all our best this Christmas. Pick and Pay, always there for you.